Wake up. Idiot. You fell into my genjutsu the second you clicked on this video. What I want you to do right now is like, comment, and subscribe. And if you don't, I realistically can't do anything, but you should anyway. All the big Deepwoken YouTubers are on vacation right now, so I'm the guy who's gonna be in your little recommended feed. So get used to it, chat. Let's get into the video. You know, recently on the channel we've been mourning a lot of things, but I think there's no greater mourning than the mourning we gotta do for my boy trading. Gotta pour one out real quick, cause this one really hurts, man. So if y'all aren't verse 1 veterans like me, you wouldn't know that enchants actually used to be rare. An enchant would be a thing that you would get and you'd be like, wow, an enchant. I'm gonna go bank this right away so I don't die and lose it. And now when I see an enchant, I see 200 notes cause like, I need training materials. Back in verse 1, like even before law place was added, getting a good weapon enchant, you were like set. That was the best thing in the game. And if you saw a guy with an enchant, you knew that guy was a grinder, man. That guy spent 10,000 hours at Primadon alone. One day they essentially doubled the enchant rates for an event, and then they just decided, hey, why don't we just keep it that way? And so it was like that forever. Shortly after like the double enchant rate buff, like they added the NPC law place, who no one uses now, ironically, who you just give 3 armor or weapon enchants to, and he would enchant your equipped weapon. It's kind of like invalidated trading like weapon enchants altogether, because you could just farm for a 3-star damage Shadow Katana instead of using, say, a 1-star damage detonation Shadow Katana, which is better. Little did he know the law place would he'd be replaced by a different NPC. Basically, up until this point, Archmage has made it pretty clear that he doesn't vibe with trading. Kind of promotes black marketing, and he just like doesn't want that to be a part of his game, I guess, which in my opinion is just only better for the player base. So yeah, to kind of put the nail in the coffin for trading altogether, Archmage added the Deep Shore Fossil and also enchant stones. With these, you could just essentially get whatever enchant you want if you farm for long enough. So trading for enchants is just it's pointless. Also, using a currency called medallions that you get from layer 2, you can just enchant your armor. So there's kind of no point in farming for good armor enchants now either. This essentially brought trading to the point where it was like you couldn't trade enchants for anything. It was legendary weapons for legendary weapons. You'd have to trade like 5 rail blades to get like a marginally better legendary weapon. It was awful. Later on, weapons like Curved were added to Etheron's loot pool, making that like almost entirely worthless because you can just farm it infinitely now. Relics were made, I believe, intentionally undroppable to like prevent them from being traded. And recently, with possibly the best weekly update we've seen in like almost over a year, like they added a banking system with cross-wide like slot access, where you can essentially just move things between your slot for free. Essentially, just make a PvE build. That method I made on like 2 videos ago about farming Widow. Do that for like a few hours. Stack up on like legendary weapons relics. Store them in your bank. You never have to trade again. I'm being so serious now when I say that in this game, once you have one of everything, you don't need to trade ever again. Farm 1 good God Kit. Farm 1 good like Shadow Katana. Farm 1 good Curved Blade. Farm 1 good Crit Blade. Farm 1 God Kit. You have it. You essentially just have it forever. For the cheap price of 1 knowledge, you can just store this and move it across all your slots. Me and my friends were also talking about how you can like save echoes with this feature. Essentially what you can do is like, say you're passing down your Crit Blade because your slot wiped. You use the 80 echoes, you bite the bullet there, I guess. But then if you store it in your bank, if you have the starting knowledge upgrade, for just 1 knowledge, you can progress and just grab them when you're ready. And there's literally no risk of you losing your echoes if you wipe in the process. Yeah, like, I feel like this banker update low-key just completely cooked trading, which I'm low-key here for, like, about damn time in my opinion. Like, I would much rather have infinite storage for my items than like having to gather up items from every corner of the earth to like hope to trade to some like geek with like 20,000 vouchers who probably is like gonna scam me with like a squad of felons waiting outside of Ice Trainer ready to just beat me up. And like, I'm low-key not ready for that kind of smoke. Low-key, W update, W devs, W Archmage, W Raguzer. Hopefully we get W Conquest playtest. And you know, dubs all around, chat. No notes. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out, gang.